What's the flight number on that? They seem low.
Chimp. Bracelet.
Chimp is weird for it to be the first word.
Chimp?
Yeah, it said chimp. The problem is if we get out there, how are you gonna get back?
Same way you got in, I guess.
Hey!
Welcome, everyone.
Welcome to what?
SeanSquatch.
With
the haunted side. This is my
I'm
brother
here.
Patrick.
I've made it.
We're going squatching.
We're going in there. I'm gonna cut to this camera, I'll zoom in. We are going way in there.
Normally we come down from this way in all the way and we go in that way. But I've always wanted to come down this way, and well, what better time than right now?
Let's do it.
With Pat.
How do we get across?
I'm gonna walk down farther that way first.
Down here?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to stay on this side. It looks better than trying to go on that side and walk on the hill.
Okay. So we just got done flying the drone. There he is right there.
This is beautiful.
Oh, that is pretty. Oh, look down in there. Don't die. Oh, can you just jump across right there?
Yeah. Yeah.
I wanted to like move, but it didn't really move.
It's very sturdy.
You're filming me, right?
Yeah.
So when I bust ass.
Always.
Oh yeah, that's solid, dude.
It's got a little wiggle to it, but I mean,
That rock almost killed me.
tiny rock, giant leap, nothing.
Oh, this is gonna be a problem to get back over there, though. All right, let's go.
I got boots on. You're the one in sneakers. I feel bad for you. I told him we should go and get him hiking boots, but he was like, I got some sneakers.
Yeah, why not? I don't need anything crazy. Oh, I do need this to there it is. It's cold.
Yeah, we came from like out in the sun.
Yeah, it was
and
like
we were like
it's like
sweating.
100 degrees over there.
And then we dropped into this little area and it just got like freezing cold. Yo, I'm taking Pat on a hike.
This isn't really a hike. Ooh. Okay, maybe.
What do you want?
So this is where he is, huh? Bigfoot's in these branches.
You know what? Someone made a good point. They were like, Bigfoot could be like 30 yards away and you wouldn't notice. You're right. That's why I'm hoping to catch him. Because you don't know. He's probably in there watching us. Laughing.
Yeah.
Look at those stupid guys.
Yeah. What is that, a night vision camera? My eyes were doing that in the 60s. Holy sh**. Those are gooses.
This wasn't the right side to go on.
I tried to tell you.
I told you that! You wanted to cross.
Can we cross right there?
We can try.
Oh no, because we gotta walk down there.
Oh. Ooh. It's soft.
Don't die. Oh.
Oh, look at that huge snail. Or slug.
What is it? Is that a leech?
No, it's a snail, but there's a centipede right next to it. Yo! You want that thing on you?
No. Don't do it. It's not gonna work. Oh yeah, that's all loose.
Sometimes a lot of this is going backwards because the way you're going isn't going to work.
I think right there, look. See?
No. I see loose rocks underwater that you're gonna try to step on.
I'm gonna throw this night vision camera
Don't
in
dare.
this lake. Look, right here, right there, and then we just need this rock over there.
Pat, it's gonna be loose. Trust me.
This isn't gonna be loose.
Look, you got better spots down here.
I better listen. I better listen to SeanSquatch. He knows what he's talking about. If I start falling, I'm just chucking you the camera. There? Like
Teamwork.
a paw, like a boss.
Teamwork?
Okay. Now we know not to go this, that side.
There's no access beyond that point. I mean, me being crazy enough, I would have gone down the tree, just walked it. I didn't know if you were gonna try to do that.
Now it's getting cold. I'm just wearing a t-shirt. You guys can't hear it in the videos because I haven't even heard it in the videos, but that echoes like crazy.
Oh, it's getting colder.
That's what I just...
A lot colder all of a sudden.
Here. I gotta do the classic SeanSquatch. I'm not climbing up that.
No?
No. I gotta...
But we gotta get the views. It's all for the views.
The cinematic view is... Okay.
See? That's how I get the views. We should have gone over some of the other ones we've done.
No.
You can't tell. I don't.
What the hell's crawling on me?
I don't know.
Oh god.
Bugs.
Here we go. Oh, there's a rock there.
Yeah, Pat, I told you there's gonna be. Yeah. Welcome to SeanSquatch. I'm gonna be when I go do ghost hunting with him. I'm gonna be freaked out and running out of places where gets thrown at me.
I don't blame you.
I'll just be like a little girl. They'll be like, was that a Sasquatch? No, that was my brother. Oh man, it's gorgeous through here though. Sure think you'd be in the woods with me?
Yes. I did actually.
She's like, I imagined this a week ago.
Oh look, like if you guys look up through there, that's like dense. Come on, run by, Sasquatch. Run by.
Really does echo good, doesn't it?
It does. It's funny because you cannot hear that on the video, so
You know what's crazy is I went on the path that goes in there.
yeah.
And like literally we'll come up to where it used, but then it like comes up and then it's back and then back up and back up and back up and then straight out because there's a giant cliff over there. It overhangs.
What the hell is that? No, it's up here. How do I... That way? Yeah, dude, you need a camera like this that'll get you some zoom too.
Some zoom.
Because when you think you see something moving, you can just be like, gotcha, Squatch!
Gotcha, zoom in all the way.
You can see what he had for breakfast.
I like mine because it's got the front-facing camera, so I can see what I'm recording when I turn it towards me. We're just
Oh, did you
going...
hear that?
Huh?
Did you hear that?
No.
It was like... Woof, woof, woof. Well, it could, I guess it could be that. I guess that's river, huh?
Oh, weird river noise. It
That
sounded like
was-
someone saying something.
Yeah, it did. See, like... Okay. So what is that? Okay, it's a log with some red on it.
Yeah, it's hard to try
From
to spot
back
a
here.
Bigfoot.
From back here, like, it looks weird. Okay.
It's like that needle in a haystack saying. Except the haystack's the entire North America. And the needle's like trying to find a particular grain of sand in the ocean.
Pretty much.
You know what I think of when I think of this, Pat?
Huh?
Jurassic Park.
Welcome
A little tail stick up.
to Jurassic Park. Can you imagine? Obviously, the trees start shaking, a Tyrannosaurus Rex busts out from right there. What would you do?
Stand still.
Just like,
Just stand still. Don't move.
you're like, oh, thank God. Oh, look at the plane way up there. Can I get it? Can I get it?
Can I get it? No.
Oh, I got it. I can see the engines on it.
Can you really?
Yeah, look, hurry.
That's ridiculous.
Look.
What's the flight number on that? They seem low. Jeez.
All right, let's continue.
Oh, look at that.
You know what's funny is it feels like we've gone like 10 miles. I turn around, we've gone 300 yards.
I do this every weekend.
This is terrible. Thank God I hunt ghosts. In
Right?
like singular houses and dwellings, buildings. I don't even think Waverly is this big.
My entire hunting area is the Willamette National Forest.
And it sucks because you can't really get to a lot of it.
Nope.
It's so remote. Ooh. Here's a little shot of the sun peeking through. Oh, yes.
It's
Gorgeous.
crazy out here, y'all.
It kind of did get a little creepy, didn't it? Oh.
Ooh,
Sounded like a dog.
squishy. Go up. There's a goose.
Is that a goosesis?
I don't know, it's getting awful squishy this way. Now no one goes this way. Look. It's like starting to turn boggy.
Yeah.
Hats and sneakers, y'all. Tell him to buy some damn hiking boots if he's gonna come up here and do squatching.
Well, I wasn't planning on it.
You planned this for a week. How are you not planning on it?
Oh, yeah.
I sometimes like to find logs like this
Where's your hatchet?
in my backpack.
Backpack's at home.
Yeah. It's not my fault.
Let me hold it, Sean.
I was just trying to get a good view.
Look at those mushrooms.
Which
Roll
ones?
the dice.
Those are no. I'm not rolling the dice with those.
What are those?
Turkey tails, I think? Or something that's gonna mess you up.
What do you?
Probably. Do you see people picking them often? When was the last time you saw one of these in the supermarket? Go sell them to some fancy place. Be like, you want to buy some mushrooms?
Under there?
Yeah. It's wet
Do you
though.
want to buy some mushrooms?
Oh no.
No?
Well, unless you want to squishy feet the entire way.
No.
I'm going this way. Ooh.
I'm going this way. Quack. You're about to fall like 6 feet.
Right?
Oh, yep. Where do you want to go?
I don't know. I've never gone this way. It's always like a new adventure when I go with someone else.
That's right.
Holy hell. Tough to use that. Oh.
Well, that was fun. Thanks, tree. It snapped and came up and just busted me in the shin. So I go right here. Holy shit. What
Something
is
was through here. Look. That's not us.
How does that happen like that? Like, just gets matted down in there? Don't do that. Ah.
Oh, I like the whoop. That's got a good whoop, y'all.
Did you hear the knocking? I heard like,
I did hear something.
it was like, it just charges at us. Like, well, found footage.
Yeah. Hopefully he doesn't take the camera.
I heard something crackling. Could we go? Probably not, no.
No, I don't see anywhere up there. And that log, look, it's flat and then it bends up, which means it's so rotted it might break on
It
us.
just collapsed through.
This area is creepy.
It's got a vibe.
There's like some weird prints over here or something where the...
That, did you hear that? And that's the first bird noises I've heard in a while too.
Did you hear that?
Uh-uh.
I could have swore I heard like a dog or something. That's crazy. I don't know how much further we'll be able to push forward in this. This is getting like super tall.
Yeah.
It looks like people have maybe tried to come back here, but they just kind of stopped here because this is all like overgrown.
Yeah, I was gonna hope we could get a little bit further back there, but it'd probably be hell to get through there.
I didn't bring. If I had the machete with me, I could just cut it down.
How's that again?
Just like that.
Nice. Okay, let's keep on moving back forward. That. Did you hear that? I keep hearing like, yeah.
It almost sounds like something moving through the forest and then stops.
Yeah. Where you at, Mr. Squatch? It's funny because I want to be like my ghost hunter side kicks in, and I want to be like, my name's Patrick. What's your name?
What's your name?
Is anybody here with us? We could do a spirit box session right here.
Good. Yeah.
I have the spirit box.
Pat brought the ghost hunting stuff. I brought my stuff, but I was dumb and I left it on the counter at Mom's house when we were getting ready to go, because that's what I do. Because I don't. Oh, that's weird, Pat. Watching your camera thing, it bounces. Oh, does that have like the stabilization?
Yeah.
That's cool. It's really creepy though. It's like an eye watching me.
You live in a giant eye.
Mine doesn't do that. Thank God, because that's creepy.
Heard that. Dive bomb bird.
Switch some camera hands here.
And I mean, there's no radio out here. See if we can get Bigfoot to talk.
There's no radio out here.
That, you hear that?
She's got real quiet. Where you at? What is going on?
You hear it? It's like howling. Well, that is really loud.
Is there a Bigfoot out here? All the birds are starting to go crazy for that.
Okay.
There is no radio stations in the woods.
No, we are past the point of no return.
What's the other one? The other box thing that makes noise.
The obelisk?
That.
I have that too.
Oh Jesus, Pat, don't go.
Do you want me to break that out?
To break that? No, I don't need to break anything.
What if it's like big foot behind you run?
Run.
Let me turn around. Here you
Run.
It's too late. Throw me. Oh, throw me into the river. Good. Good.
That's something I don't often do, is walk backwards on my trail like this until the end, after I'm in.
You should. Here, hold this for a sec. I'll grab the obelisk. Can you put this in one of your pouches? You have a free pouch.
Oh, I add auto exposure select. No, I don't want to do that. What have I done? My exposure is all freaking tweaked out right now. It's on the corner of my thing. Oh, it's squishy through here, Pat.
Okay.
Forgot.
Turn all this on, see what happens.
Chimp. Bracelet.
Chimp is weird for it to be the first word. It
Chimp?
said. Yeah, it said chimp. Chimp bracelet.
What?
The first word it said was chimp.
The first word out of it is chimp.
And we're on a Bigfoot hunt.
And we're looking for Bigfoot, which a chimp would be a primate, a monkey, right?
Yeah.
So it's Sasquatch. What is going on?
It just said British.
British chimp.
It's like, oi, oi, mate!
Oi! 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 Oi!
So supposedly, Sean, that's one of the things. Supposedly Bigfoot can manipulate electromagnetic energy, which is, this is looking for changes in electromagnetic energy. I still can't believe it said chimp.
Chimp. First word, let me see.
Chimp bracelet.
Chimp and then bracelet.
I mean, of all the words it could have said. That's weird. Okay.
Right after we're hearing stuff in the woods around us,
Yeah.
like a bracelet.
Can you make this say something else? You can change the EM levels and make this pick another word.
What?
Died often triangle.
I don't like these things out in the woods with me right now. I already have trust issues with the wood after seeing the death kitten.
Where? Isn't there? Didn't you show? It said closet. Didn't you show me like a triangle-shaped stone thing over there?
Yeah, there's a bunch of like triangles and stuff and weird different things. Bracelet would be round. There's lots of circles too.
Mm-hmm.
Well, at least now I know that this
Symbols.
Symbols, yes. We're talking about the symbols in the ground.
It said symbols and then it said M. Did you hear that? Sound like barking. Oh, that was a good one.
When I do it good, you can feel the vibrations.
What's the symbology there? The symbology. I believe the word you were searching for was symbolism. Oramus clock. That sounds like an old-time name. Welcome to Oramus Clocks, Parlor of Wonders. Doesn't it?
Aggression.
It said mama aggression. What was
You hear
that?
that?
What was that, dude? It sounded like
A growl.
well, I was gonna say it sounded like a big truck, but we're so far from the highway, you wouldn't even hear that. It was like,
I thought it sounded like a...
yeah. Something did it right here, dude. In the middle of yours. Did you hear that?
No, I was making the noise. My head was ringing from what I was making.
Yeah, it sounded like it did it over here. I want to see a big old brontosaurus or something bust through right there, though.
Da, 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 da.
I've decided not to sign off on your park. Me too. Oh, there's a car right there.
That's the old log. That goes up to another trail really far up. That's so hard to get to.
Does that come over here? Is that what we just
No,
heard?
no, that goes up that way. That's way off that way. We're in like a valley. We wouldn't hear anything from anywhere, and that just passed.
It said tool.
I'm not a tool.
It's getting a steady stream of energy, no words. Quick. Wed.
like you don't even know if this was used for like Indian grounds and stuff too. This is all, oh jeez, oh jeez.
Yeah.
Yeah, almost fell. Like that.
Is this not the way you came?
No, we came right here. On this little path that's already cut out.
It is gorgeous.
Absolutely gorgeous out here.
I almost lost this shoe. Shove. No. Ah!
I did it!
Can we see you?
Ooh, it sounded like wood breaking.
Yeah, that's a weird noise.
Oh, let's walk out this way. Oh! Oh, so.
You doing okay?
Yeah. Switching the battery.
There.
Did it say Mardum?
Said bottom. Bottom important, unclear, nice, blazed. Going anywhere. Knee continued. Here, hold it.
Let me switch the battery on this, sir. I'm gonna have to.
Battery. Battery switch. Well, guys and gals, so far, A+. SeanSquatch is showing me a good old time out here in the woods. What is that? That doesn't look like a normal color. Oh, somebody drew 1/2. Halfway there. Oh, we're halfway there. Oh, living on a prayer. Once we hear back and it's like, oh.
So he's a baritone.
It said well together.
We sing well together, yes.
Sing well together.
Quick battery change. Yeah.
It said oil soup and then it went oi.
Oi! Oi!
Okay, where did we cross last time? This. Oh, but we don't have to. We just need to go up right here.
Yep. We can come around right there. Right there. All right there.
I'm gonna go up this bad boy.
It's crazy how this thing's still growing like this.
Said angel. Little angel.
Say little evil?
It said little angel.
Yet dope, eerie.
It said yet dope eerie. Oh my goodness.
Is it going crazy?
Kill. It said kill brave day. Look at this shot right here. Oh my god, the sun is about to peek around that corner. Unbelievable.
Gorgeous day, y'all.
Yeah, it just jumped like 30 degrees Fahrenheit. It went from like 40 to like 65, 70.
In a matter of like seconds from being in the sun to here.
I bet you'll be walking on that side over there. We'll get right back to being Chilly Willy. Can we cross right here? I'll go down there. Oh, I don't want to walk on that. Uh-oh. There? They're looking pretty safe to me.
Because it looks pretty stable.
I'm gonna watch you though. Squiggly. What happened?
I didn't want to step on the salamander.
What's up, bro? How's your day going? You chilling? Get some.
All right. That one's super stable. So once you get that set, and the tall one, ooh. I got it. As you're holding the camera and obelisk, all I hear is you going, ooh.
That was a close call. I just went for it too. I had that split-second decision. You're going to fall or you're going to make it. Which are you going to do?
I swear your back foot touched the water and it was like, live.
I had to use my telekinesis powers to float my body up. I just David Blaine across the river. Somebody called me David Blaine once. In one of the videos.
Why would they call you David
They said I look like him. They're like, oh snap, I didn't know David Blaine ghost hunts now. Made me hella laugh.
Oh, look at that. Beautiful.
Yeah, it is.
That's the best part about this. No offense, y'all. It is gorgeous. Love it.
They just open the dam. We wouldn't have very long to get up there.
If they open the dam, it would sink. This is extra going into that reservoir. This is coming off the mountains. This is all snow and rain runoff. This is just gonna go up and up. If they release the dam, this goes all the way down to nothing. This disappears. This was probably like lived on back in the day. That's why I'm saying, like, some of like the rock stuff and all the different symbols. Oh man, now I can't yell at the person for throwing a tire in there because it's disappeared. What was that?
Y'all literally walked like on that today,
Yeah,
didn't you?
yeah, look. Okay, so that stump right over there's the tire where we used to walk. We walked right on that, and this wasn't
Look
here.
how much water is down there now.
Yeah, we were just walking on that a week ago, 2 weeks ago.
I want to throw another rock down there. It's fun.
We got like 45 minutes left of light.
Okay. I want to throw a bigger rock then.
Let's throw a bigger rock.
My inner 8-year-old self is coming out. Ooh, this is gonna make a good splash, Sean. Yeah.
The key is to get them both to land at the same time.
Oh, you mean like this? Where's the skipping one? Oh, this right here. Watch this, bro. You ready for this? 2. Woo! That was garbage. Oh, if I could just skip this one, Sean, I'd be ready for this.
Alright.
Yeah, dude, that's crazy. And it's like all the stuff under there is already growing.
Yep. This is amazingly beautiful. Oh, y'all, look, I got this. I'm gonna get this.
That is wonderful. Exceptional skipsmanship.
Exceptional. It's all in the flick of the wrist. God, it got so much hotter in the sun. Now I'm wearing double layered pants. This is the woods.
Oh, that rock blew up.
Dude, I got that on camera.
Yes.
We have like 15 minutes of light.
Uh-oh. I want to get out there. The problem is if we get out there, how are you going to get back?
Same way you got in, I guess.
Uh-oh, look. Sun dipping below the trees there. Yeah, that's deep, huh?
And fast. We had waders.
Yeah, but I don't.
I don't either. They're deep. But look at that. Yo, the tree line is just gorgeous.
Alright, let's start walking back. That was fun.
Yeah, it's definitely gonna start cooling down now. Yeah, like right up there. That's gonna be where the little like circles and stuff are, I think. But we got pretty far for you not wanting to hike. And just think, that to here, it's only like a quarter, maybe. Because then you still have to go another quarter of that to get to the trail where it enters. Then you have to go in about at least double this. And then you go to where the path ends, and then we go into the woods off of a trail and follow our own path to get to our own little camp.
No.
And I normally carry a cast iron and all sorts of fun stuff with me.
Well, Sean, that was fun.
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Thanks for having me out.
Oh, anytime.
Old SeanSquatch here. Now let's hike back over there and
Go
see
home
what
and-
happened.
Actually, no, we're gonna chill for a little bit. We might actually have some people coming out, possibly, to come have some, you know, maybe a ghost little thing here. Like I said, this wasn't here. This could have been like land for people to be on. That's why Bambi said she was walking by one of these stumps that's cut. It was just it could have been down this way. I don't remember. Like I said, it changed because everything's moving. All the stumps are getting like, and she said she could have swore one of them was like, she heard whispering behind it, and she was like this. And she like stopped me. She was like, "Did you hear that?" I was like, "Yeah, what?" She's like, "It sounded like someone talking behind the stump." And she was like looking around it. It's like, "There's nothing here. There's no one here." I was like, "That's weird." And then as we were starting to walk away, I could have swore I heard it too.
Oof.
Yeah. So this has like 3 rivers that meet here, all off the
Oh,
mountain.
that's a good idea for tonight.
3 rivers. I'm gonna go throw the dice, roll the dice. That's pretty. See, normally I just do this, but
Yeah, I like that you started doing that. Giving me that beautiful B-roll footage.
I don't need that today because we got drone footage today. Do you have service?
I do. Got 5G right now.
You really?
Yeah. One bar.
I do not.
1 bar of 5G. Which is funny because I never really understood like having a bar of service, because it's like you either have service or you don't. So can it just be like you either, it's like yes or no, right? Like, because even if the service sucks, you still have service. Why grade the service?
I see a much. Oh, it's kind of steep.
I have a feeling this is going to be my demise.
Oh God.
No?
No, not with this giant speaker in my pocket. I'm not rolling the dice on your equipment.
What about right here?
Right where?
From that to that, over?
I guess,
Or is
yeah.
that gonna just...
Let me try. I got boots on. At least I'll be able to step in the water.
What happened?
I slipped in. It rolled.
At least I'll be able to step in the water. Splash, steps in the water.
Aim for where my foot is, not that way. It's squishy.
I got this. Oh yeah. Minimal water in the shoe.
I got maximum water in the shoe. My foot is completely soaked.
It actually doesn't feel that bad though, because we've been walking back in the sun. So to get like a little cooling, a little refreshment on your toes.
Me and Alex did think about the other day just going redneck style and just skibbies and just jumping in.
There we go. SeanSquatch OnlyFans.
I said skibbies. Underwear, y'all.
Let me see if I can skip this one.
Nailed it.
Yeah, the little sal. Oh, I was about to say the salamanders. Yeah. There he is. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him.
They swim so cool. You can put one of those in your tank at home.
Yeah. He'd have to make it all the way there. Though. Look at him. He's like, oh yeah, it is.
They don't have to stay in water. I find them in the woods all the time.
Do you bring him out to the water?
No, they crawl out here. They mate in the water.
Oh. So he's looking. He's cruising. The street
And he's
right
like,
now.
yo, man, what up? Yo, you seen any honeys? Aren't they dope, though?
That's the life right there. Cruising the shore.
Whenever they find their honey, they just grab them and hang on. It's like the rodeo.
Yeah. Oh, look.
Oh, maybe that's his honey.
Ooh, let's see him meet.
You see how that one's yellow on the bottom?
Yeah.
That's how you tell the difference between the male and the females. I know that much. Oh, look, there's another one right here.
Oh, yeah. Oh, he's scaring her away. She's going way down.
You only have 4 toes. Who?
Yeah, I'm out of here. Don't move.
Oh, that's a big one.
Oh, look there, he's coming. He's coming in hot.
Go get your honey.
Oh, dang, look, there's a whole bunch of them right here. There's 2, 3, 4.
Oh, here he comes.
Is it love at first sight?
Oh, yep, oh, boom! Grab on like it's... The yellow ones are the male.
Sean, you initiated that right there. You're a salamander matchmaker. Oh God, look at him there. See him? He's like, oh, there's one right there.
Another one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
God, there's like...
Look, there's one right here. There's one there. Yeah,
that's an absurd amount.
Look, he's gonna go for it. They're everywhere. No, you're a dude. Look, there's 2. There's another one. I gotta do this. Rock.
Look, they're all right here too. Don't do that.
I'm just scaring them.
I want to grab my tail and chuck him.
Alex picks them up. You're slimy.
Ew! Hair tie.
Oh, look at him. Just everywhere.
Holy hell. That water is cold too.
Oh God, yeah.
Those things are not hot-blooded.
I can't wait to come out here in the summer and swim in this.
Oh, it's gonna be up to here, huh?
Yeah, I think that's the top.
So we'll be like under the water here.
Because if you can imagine, yeah, you see where that other side of it runs? That line? There's no other water lines where it's eroded, so that's got to be about where it is. It's almost to the top.
I mean, this was all underwater. Look, you can see the dead. See, look.
Yeah, the
Whatever this stuff is right here.
leaf grass or
Yeah,
whatever
this
it
was
is.
all underwater. All the way up
all
to
the way
there.
up to those roots.
That's crazy. We'd be like 20 feet underwater right now.
Yeah, imagine how, because it goes down more. We were probably like, whenever this was at its lowest, we were probably at like 40 feet underwater if it was full. God. It's gorgeous out here.
It really is.
That's why I come out here. That and to find Sasquatch.
Heck yes.
Eventually.
One of these days.
He'll just pop in, you know? It's not something I'm gonna like be like, I know I found him and tracked him down.
No.
He's in the corner of these remote woods. No. He's gonna pop up out of nowhere and be like, hey, what are you all up to? And be like, looking for you.
Did you bring me some wings?
He's like, oh, you in Oregon. What you got?
I like boneless wings. Oh my God, it's so pretty.
All right, and this is the turn of the demise because it just starts going uphill.
It's still going. I'm gonna get one in. I need to get one too.
Ooh, I hope this mic, I hope using it today was gonna pick it up good. Whoa, I heard that.
You gotta have that diaphragm.
Like if you gotta try to throw your voice all the way out there. You see that wall? That's where I'm trying to hit it. And I'm just like, I got a title for this episode.
What do you got?
Whooping 101. Anyone can tree knock. Just grab a stick and hit and stump. But,
So whoops a lot.
but how is your whooping game?
There was one swimming up to it. I saw it when it was already in midair.
Watch it. Just trying to grab a oh, I'm just gonna grab this one.
That was weird. Sons of friggin'
Can I skip it? will it skip?
On this episode of SeanSquatch, will it skip?
I want to try to throw it like a discus at the water.
Did you hear that?
Oh, some people.
That's a duck.
No,
Oh yeah, no, there's people.
3 people coming down. You want me to get them to look?
Oh, that was way over on the other side too. Oh look, we can like get a zoom in though. We can see if they're a threat.
Don't laugh at me, Swan.
Looks like there's 4 people.
4?
Yeah, looks like an older man. Oh no, that's a kid. That's like 4 kids.
And Alex and them might come out here.
Oh good, we'll be long home.
Alright, you gotta tell them.
Yeah, just have them come to the house or something. You can just have a couple drinks and hang out. Oh! You need to sign off from here, Sean?
Yep. Finding a spot. Oh, I accidentally hit the button. My bad. Alright, y'all. I brought Pat out into the woods. If you enjoyed seeing Pat out, support the haunted side, support SeanSquatch. Just show the love to the THS family. And then
The THS, the SeanSquatch, the whole shaboodle.
the more you guys show us love, the more we'll be able to get him out here, or possibly me out to there.
Out there.
There. Wait, that way.
It's straight that way.
That way, yeah. That way somewhere. But the casino's roll the dice.
But if you guys are still here through all of this, make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you're subscribed to SeanSquatch and hit that bell notification as well, because we got some more squatching coming your way.
Well, hey, y'all,
Signing off.
we're signing off. Till next time. Later, y'all.